I had some of my veterans with me and everything else. We're trying to figure this out. And Garrett walked in, and he got spicy with me. And next thing I know, we're not behaving very well. We're yelling at each other. And all of a sudden he says, and I was starting to have that sickness when I was in the wheelchair, but I wasn't telling anybody. And he says, "That's it, you and me by the pellet rack." I'm like, this boy's going to kill me. I mean, Garrett could go like this and kill you, right? And he calls me back there, and he's like, and this is, like I said, about 2.5 years after this whole betrayal thing. And he looks at me, he says, "I don't know what the blank your problem is or what you're thinking or anything else." He's like, "None of us want to be in this situation, but we're here fighting right alongside with you because we care." He said, "I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to have disagreements, but it's not going to change the fact that we're going to be friends for life. If we both keep our eyes on Jesus Christ, we're going to be just fine." He says, "We both want the same thing. We just may have different avenues. Now get over here and give me an effing hug." And he just grabbed me and hugged me. And I cried like a baby. And that guy changed my life as a boss.
Yeah.
Because that was the first man who ever, I remember what else he said. I forgot. He said, "I don't know what those guys did before I came, but you didn't deserve that." That was the first time I heard that. You didn't deserve that. And he says, "But we're here." And he says, "I'll be right with you the whole time." And Garrett was. And that like changed. I was like, I went from thinking I was going to be killed to this guy holding me. I was just crying. I just had never, here was someone who like, here's a guy who was willing to fight with me. You know, it's one thing to fight for somebody.
Right.
It's another thing to fight with somebody. Like, I love you enough to fight for you, but I'll love you enough to fight with you, so to speak. And he did that.